Success isn't about grinding yourself into exhaustion or glorifying burnout as a badge of honor. That model is outdated, inefficient, and biologically misaligned. What if the real edge in 2026 isn't effort but timing? What if peak performance isn't something you force, but something you align with? Beneath the surface lies a deeper system governed by biology and rhythm. For decades, productivity culture has pushed a simple narrative: work harder, sleep less, sacrifice more. But neuroscience tells a different story. Your brain isn't designed for constant output. It operates in cycles: predictable, measurable waves of energy and focus known as circadian rhythms. These rhythms influence everything: your alertness, your decision-making, your creativity. Ignoring them doesn't make you stronger, it makes you inefficient. The highest performers aren't the ones doing the most work. They're the ones doing the right work at the right time. When your brain is naturally primed for analytical thinking, that's when you solve complex problems. When it shifts to creative states, that's when you innovate. Trying to force focus during a biological low point is like trying to sprint through water. You're exerting energy, but resistance is working against you. Now layer onto this predictive global analytics. In 2026, we're no longer guessing when to act, we're forecasting it. Data systems track macro trends and collective attention cycles. Success is no longer just internal alignment, but external synchronization. Every major opportunity exists within a window. If your personal peak doesn't align with these external windows, you miss leverage. But when your internal rhythms match external timing, something shifts. Effort multiplies, output accelerates, results compound. This is the biological blueprint most people overlook. Ambition alone isn't enough. You need synchronization and awareness of your neurological patterns. This is where neurological plasticity comes in, the brain's ability to rewire itself based on behavior and environment. Most people think of the brain as fixed. It's not. It's adaptive. Every habit you build and environment you expose yourself to shapes neural pathways. You can train your brain not just to work harder, but to work smarter. You can condition yourself to enter deep focus faster. You can optimize recovery so your energy resets more efficiently. You can even shift your peak performance windows over time. But if you constantly push through fatigue and reward burnout, your brain adapts to that too. It becomes wired for stress and distraction. The shift begins with awareness. Start observing your own patterns. When do you feel most alert? When does your focus naturally dip? This isn't random, it's data. Your body is already giving you a performance map. Most people just ignore it. Once you identify these patterns, the next step is alignment. Restructure your day so your most important tasks match your highest energy states. Eliminate distractions during them. Treat them as non-negotiable. Then use your lower energy periods for recovery or routine tasks. Now bring in the external layer. Pay attention to timing beyond yourself. When are people most engaged in your field? The more you understand these cycles, the more precise your actions become. This is where leverage replaces effort. Instead of pushing constantly, you position yourself strategically. You act when conditions are favorable. You rest when they're not. This creates a compounding effect. You're not just working, you're working with the system instead of against it. And this is what separates measurable dominance from abstract ambition. Anyone can say they want success, but very few understand the mechanics. It's not about intensity, it's about precision. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters. When it matters most, there's also a psychological shift. You stop seeing rest as weakness. You stop chasing motivation. You rely on structure, rhythm, and data. Your confidence doesn't come from how hard you're working, but from how aligned you are. You begin to trust the process. In 2026, the playing field is different. Information is everywhere. The advantage goes to those who can integrate biology with strategy, because at the highest level, success isn't chaotic, it's engineered. It's built on patterns and executed with precision timing. The people who win aren't necessarily the smartest, they're the most aligned. So stop fighting your brain. Stop forcing productivity in the wrong moments. Start leveraging what's already built into you. Your biology isn't a limitation, it's a tool. Your environment isn't random, it's pattern. Learn to connect those two. That's the shift. Not more effort, not more pressure. Just better timing, deeper awareness, and smarter execution. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.